Shalom, shalom, Israel. Brother Gedalia coming to you with a quick, Lord willing, admonition before camp on integrity. You know, gotta have integrity, man. Brothers, sisters, you gotta have integrity. Can't be one way, you know what I'm saying, in front of brothers, in front of the congregation, in front of the church, in front of the body. You know what I'm saying? You mighty, going through precepts, pulling precepts, you got your fringes, and you sing to the brothers and the sisters of the church that you're keeping the commands, that you're doing what the Lord said, that you're an upright brother or sister in this thing. But then when you leave their eyes, you know, hey, you going the hell off. Hey, you're going to you're being slothful. You're doing things that's unprofitable. So to say, you're being slothful, you're just doing things that's not benefiting your spirit. You going the hell off behind the closed door, just plain and simple. This the book. We just got dive right into it. This the book of Luke, the 12th chapter, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. Salaki. I'm gonna start at verse 1, and it reads, Salaki. That's the book of Luke, chapter 12, and verse number 1. It said, in the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, insomuch that they trode one upon another, he began to say unto his disciples, first of all, this is Yahushua speaking. It says, beware ye of the leaven. Salaki. It says, beware ye of the leaven with Salaki. It says, beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. So I'm going to read that again. Yahushua said, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. So, the things that you do behind closed doors is eventually going to come out. It's going to be exposed. It's going to be revealed. Whether Yahweh shall reveal it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, because Yahweh is going to reveal it. He's going to reveal it. He's going to let that thing be known. Whether you be dealing with, hey, watching porn, you know what I'm saying, after late night, hey, smoking weed, when you leave from the congregation, from doing the work, you at camp, thinking about that gas you about to roll up. You know what I'm saying? When you get back to the house, because none of the brothers or sisters know that you still deal with weed demons. You hey, you going back home, and you're talking to that worldly woman, or on the other note, hey, you talking to that worldly Jake. You know what I'm saying? When you go back home, y'all talking about all types of manner of lewd and freaky stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just going the hell off. Hey, when you leave, you know what I'm saying, and you hide, you leave from the eyes of the brothers and the sisters and the congregation. Hey, you going the hell off doing other things, man. Hey, the Lord said, but there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. So in due time, hey, it's gonna be revealed. It's gonna be revealed what you do behind closed doors. It's gonna play in your actions when you come around brothers. You know what I'm saying? And only thing you talking about is, hey, that game, and you know what I'm saying, hey, your PS5 and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? These things is gonna get revealed, man. Shalom. Let's go to John. It's the book of John, chapter 3. John chapter 3 and verse number 19. It's the book of John 3 and 19. It said, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were revealed. So like the Lord was just saying, man, it said, how was I speaking again? You know what I'm saying? Hey, men love darkness, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? When light has came into the world, hey, this light is the truth. This light is the commands. Hey, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, okay, if they don't see me doing it, then I guess I ain't doing it. hey, Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai is seen, hey, the angels are seen. You know what I'm saying? I see you go off. Hold on, Salaki. Salakia. Salakia. This is the book of John 3 and verse 19. It said, and this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were revealed. So the men love the darkness rather than light. So the men love the darkness, love this world rather than light, which is these commandments, which is accountability and being accountable. Because they don't want their deeds to be account. They don't want to be accountable for smoking weed. They say, we, it came from the earth anyway. No, they don't want to be accounted for, what I'm saying, going after the lust of their flesh. They don't want that. They don't want to be accounted for that. They don't want to be accounted for going to lay with different women. Sisters, y'all don't want to be accountable for, what I'm saying, for, hey, you got that it's my body, I do what I want spirit, and you just going to freak off with different dudes, you know? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't want to be accounted for, eating that damn pork that you love and that damn shrimp that y'all love. You know what I'm saying? You gotta these deeds is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, revealed. You know what I'm saying? That these evil deeds will be revealed because the light is coming to the world, which is these commandments that make you accountable for what you have to do. So you gotta have integrity, man. You gotta be doing the same way you are around brothers, in front of people. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that same way when you're not, when nobody's watching. Hey, this the book of Proverbs. It's the book of Proverbs, the 10th chapter. Try to make this quick, Lord willing. It's the book of Proverbs, 10th chapter, 16. It's the book. It's the book of Proverbs, the 10th chapter, and verse number 9. It said, "He that walketh uprightly walketh surely, but he that perverteth his ways shall be known." So look, you gotta walk uprightly. Hey, walk upright, you know what I'm saying? Hey, in righteousness, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Be the same way that you are around people when you're not, and don't be like those as it said, hey, but he that perverteth his ways shall be known. Hey, you good one day, you good in front of people, but hey, back on the block, you know what I'm saying, around people that really know you, and they know you a demon for real. You known as a demon to them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but around the brothers, hey, you a stand up, upright, righteous man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you walking like an Israelite man. Hey, you a modest Israelite princess. You know what I'm saying? Around sisters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shalom, sis. Shalom, sis. All praises to the Most High, and yeah, you modest, but hey, when behind closed doors, hey, you freaking off. Hey, you twerking and clapping your butt cheeks, man, on TikTok with your head wrap on, going the hell off. You can't pervert your ways, man. You can't be perverse in your steps, man. Hey, because it's going to be revealed. It's going to be made known. Hey, this the book of Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs. Still in Proverbs. Stay in Proverbs. So like so to say, it's Proverbs 5. Proverbs 28. It's like in verse number 6, and it reads, "Better is the poor that walketh in uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich." So a better is the one better is the person that's poor, that doesn't have a lot. It's not even really talking about you know what I'm saying, riches of this world. It's talking about the ones that's in the spirit. Hey, the brothers and sisters that's coming in this thing, that's new in this thing. They're not that built up in the spirit, but they rather keep that integrity. You know what I'm saying? When they hear, I don't eat pork, you can't eat pork no more. You can't eat shrimp. You can't eat lobster. You can't eat the catfish no more. Hey, and they keeping these commandments. Hey, that's walking upright. Hey, they doing their best to walk upright. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and it said, and it reads, and it says, it said, it said, then he that is, it said, better is the poor that walketh in uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich. Hey, the one that's perverse in his ways, though he be rich, is the ones, hey, the brothers and sisters that may be already built up in the spirit, that may been in the spirit, that may been in the truth for X amount of years, and they have knowledge of certain things. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, but behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they perverse in their ways. You know what I'm saying? And they using this truth for their own fleshly desires and lusts and concupiscence. And they turn the truth of the Most High into a lie. Like it said in Romans, the first chapter and verse 25. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you can't be perverse in your ways. And you gotta be upright. And you gotta have integrity in this thing. Let's stay in Proverbs. Let's go to 11th chapter and verse number 3. And it reads, the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. And you will be destroyed. And we see brothers and sisters, hey, fall out the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fall out this truth. Hey, go different. Hey, go up and down like Satan in the earth, man. Hey, one day they in this thing, and then the next moment they out, and nobody knows what happened to that brother. Nobody knows what happened to that sister. Hey, the sister or brother just disappeared, you know what I'm saying, from the church. You know what I'm saying? They just fall off the face of the earth. Hey, now we see that brother 2 to 5 years from now. Hey, and they over here back smoking weed in the world. Hey, sister back at the strip club clapping her ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? If you got small children, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cover their ears from this video. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, just real stuff, man. We see this all the time. We gotta make sure, hey, we have an integrity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because when you transgressing these laws, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even when nobody don't see you doing it, just because no man see you doing it, hey, just know that the Most High sees you, the angel seeing you, Yahweh Shai is seeing you. You know, hey, you're being watched 24/7. You're being surveilled. You're so worried about Google, you know what I'm saying? Hey, catching your voice, and Siri catching your voice, and eavesdropping on your conversation. Hey, but the Most High, hey, he ain't eavesdropping. He telling you, I'm listening to what you're saying, but yet you still go off. You know, it's madness. You gotta be making sure and checking your spirit that you walking upright, that you having integrity in this thing, because that's what make you fall out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what make you fall away. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's brothers and sisters that's in this thing, that be in this thing hey, for a short period of time, for a season, and then they just fall away. Hey, because they a little doctrine difference I make you bug the hell out. Now you don't believe that in the new moons, and now you don't believe, you know what I'm saying, you thinking now the full moons are, you know what I'm saying, is Sabbath days, and you don't go out and do the work on Shabbat no more. You go out and you go to work. Now you back out, and now you only wearing your fringes on Shabbat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now you only doing this, and it's just madness, man. Hey, now you being an individual, like, because you let your anxiety kick your ass. The spirit of anxiety whoop the shit out you. Salakia. But yeah, you let the anxiety beat your shit up, box you out, bang, 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 because you ain't having integrity, man. You ain't calling brothers up. You ain't hitting sisters up. Shalom, brother. You ain't hitting sisters up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hitting brothers up. You know what I'm saying? And you getting your ass whooped, man. Shalom. But let's go to the book of First Peter, the third chapter. I gotta get this video out before camp, because brothers need to understand and sisters need to have integrity in this thing. Brothers and sisters, man, we gotta be making sure, hey, we be upright at all times. You know, we gotta be being upright at all times, man. We can't just be over here not having integrity, man. We can't just be. We can't just be. We can't just be hey, Israelites in front of each other, and then next thing you know, hey, we niggas and and female dogs the next moment, as soon as we leave each other. This is the book of First Peter, the third chapter, and verse number 16. And it reads, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Christ. So you gotta, we always gotta be having integrity, so that these people who speak evil of you could be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Most High gonna confound the people that speak evil against you when you have an integrity. Hey, when you walk in upright, they can't say that you ever spoke evil. They can't say that that you was like, yeah, you was just at the strip club the other day talking about how you was gonna clap that ass and bounce her to the ceiling. And now you out here talking about, hey, don't make holes in the door. You can't, no, you gotta have integrity, man. You gotta watch the conversations you have. You gotta you gotta make sure you're always having a good conscience, man. Yeah, sister, you talking about, how you wanna, hey, lick the brother from the head to the toe, man, and you wanna do all these things to the brother, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, you talking about how all types, you gossiping, talking about another sister, saying how you think she this and you think she that, and and then you come out here around other sisters, you know what I'm saying? And now the other sister, now sister's looking at that sister wrong, and now she looking at you like, what you tell them? Because you're gossiping. Hey man, you gotta be careful. You gotta have a good conscience, man. Hey, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out with this right here. This the book. So like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go with this one. Cause a lot of our people, you know what I'm saying, we become enemies of each other because we tell each other the truth. Shalom, brother, in this thing. This the book. I'm gonna close out with this. This the book of Galatians, the fourth chapter, in chapter 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Hey, I'm not your enemy. The Israelites is not your enemy. The brothers and sisters out here on the corner trying to warn the brothers and sisters from that great and terrible day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the brothers and sisters out here, hey, that's doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's having integrity. Hey, that's being a light. You know what I'm saying? Hey, letting their light. As a matter of fact, let me close out with that. It's the book of Matthew. We close out with this one. Book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse number 16. And it reads, let your light so shine before men. This Yahweh speaking. It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And you gotta let your light so shine before men. And the way you let your light so shine before men is that, hey, you having integrity in front of people. You know what I'm saying? And when you're having integrity, you're letting your light shine. You letting your light shine in front of the brothers and sisters in the congregation and brothers and sisters that's not in this thing, want to come in this thing because you're walking right. You're being upright. You're being a righteous Israelite woman. You're being a righteous Israelite man. You're being a righteous Israelite child, youth in this thing, so to say, man child, woman child. You're being the light. Hey, you're walking in the light. You're walking in the commands of the Most High. Hey, and you're having integrity. You're being the same way you are around people when you're not being seen by people. And the Most High, hey, He's gonna bless you. Hey, but all praises to the Most High. Kahala Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, this quick admonition, brothers and sisters, hey, could be encouraged, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and build and get built up in the spirit. And with that, hey, Kwam Yasharala, hey, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.